looking after the garden. Just give them all a little bit of water, and Tobias is just pruning right now. Some of the leaves are a little dead. You can see these ones here, so I'm just pruning them off. Hey internet, welcome to day 4 of Once Upon a December. As you can see, I have like swatches on my hands because I'm actually doing some organization downstairs. It's after work, so I basically I decided just not to bother vlogging till I got home. But yeah, I finally came up with this organization system that I think will totally work for my pens, because right now my office area is just overflowing with pens. And I realized there's a whole set of drawers I have on the side that I've been storing makeup on that I probably don't need to be there anymore. I'll show you guys. I'll take you downstairs, have a look. This is the area I'm talking about. It's kind of looks a little messy, like super messy, so you have to excuse all the sticker sheets and random plushie. But there's 3 drawers missing because I have them out at the moment, and they're filled with this sort of like random makeup that just doesn't fit where I normally store my makeup. So I'm going through all of these drawers right now, and I'm going to replace them with pens and stationery because this sits on my desk, so it kind of makes more sense so that I can access it. And these are the drawers. So I've got one that I've already put some pens in, and so I'm just clearing up these other 2 drawers. Just so you know, if I suddenly start talking I don't make sense, it's because I'm vlogging. Tobias is just behind me. I have all these dual-ended brushes, which I swear I don't use them because I don't know how to store them, because I prefer to store my brushes in pots so I can use them quite easily. But these are probably good for saving space and travel. And this isn't everything. This is like maybe half of my dual-ended brushes. And then don't even get me started on the normal-ended brushes. But yeah, I think some of these need to be washed, which is kind of terrible. And I'm gonna have to figure out where to store just dual-ended brushes. I think I have a separate drawer, like I have a Muji storage system. Here I store a lot of my makeup that I use on the daily, like literally this drawer here is my every single day makeup, and then above it is all sticker store stuff, and then as you go down there's more makeup, but this is all stuff that I need to grab easily because it sits on my desk. And then I have a bunch of other makeup stored elsewhere, which is where the bulk of it sits, but here is kind of where I'm putting dual-ended brushes, so maybe they'll go here. So here's the finished look for now. You can see I've just used post-it notes to label each of the drawers so I know what's in them. Sorry, I thought for a second I spelled that wrong. Yeah, I probably will get proper labels at some point, but also I'm kind of test driving this to see if I like it, and if this is actually a permanent-ish setup, then I will label them properly. But to be honest, I tend to use post-it notes to label a lot of things, like all my washi tape drawers and stickers, paper drawers and stuff like that, and they're still being used to today, and they've been there for like years now, so maybe. But yeah, so I've got still this one to do, and those ones over there are still got makeup in them. Yeah, baby steps. This first one are all my Pilot Juice pens. I have a bit of an issue that when I try a new pen, I don't like just to buy one pen. I try to buy the entire set. I think I explained this in a previous video, where what usually happens is that in the past I'd get one pen and then I'd love it and then I'd want to buy the whole set, but then to buy the whole set I'd be getting a duplicate because I'd be getting the duplicate of the one I already have. And yeah, I could go and buy them all individually, but then it ends up more expensive, so it was cheaper just to get the set. So I kind of take a risk and I just buy the whole set when I want to try a new pen, but then it does mean I end up with a lot of pens, which is why I have those storage issues. Next is the mild liner brushes. The highlighters I actually have stored in a pot on my desk because I use them a lot more often, but I don't use the brushes that much, so that's why I'm putting them here. And then in the back where I've tried to separate it, I have the Uniball Signo. These are 0.28, so I do like very fine tip pens. Well, when I started off my whole planner journey online, I've always been obsessed with fine tip, but recently I've been really getting into 0.5 and thicker pens. I don't know, that just feels more satisfying at the moment, so yeah, the struggle, not really. And this is this Staedtler dual-ended markers. I got this in the US, like a whole pack of them, and I really love using these. I used them a lot when I was studying. I recently took an Amazon exam, AWS, and so I use these obsessively to mark all the pages in my study book, and so these are great for studying. And then I have a bunch of Muji pens, which I am so glad I got the whole set of colors for this range, because I don't know if you've been to Muji recently. You can tell I haven't even still used them. Most of them still have the little rubber on them. And I actually do have a duplicate of the black, because I use a different, like the same black one, but it's in my pencil case, which sits with me in my backpack every day. But I'm so glad I got these ones because they discontinued them. And the new one now doesn't have this rubber thing. It's just like a solid, like kind of clouded plastic. And I hate it, like hate it. It's just so, like, it hurts my hand after a long time of use. I've seen some people online complain about it too. Honestly, I don't know why Muji did that. It was like a step back. So really hate those pens, would not buy them. I bought one black one to try it and I regretted it. And then I have some more gel pens at the back from Muji. So yeah, that's what I've done so far. I think I'm gonna go get something to eat, some dinner, and then I might continue this, or I might start working on sticker orders. Haven't decided yet. Okay, I'm actually making progress. I'm super happy. I don't think I've made this much progress in so long, because I tend to just, every time I have an idea, I'm like, oh, I could do this, I sit on it. Ignore the top, it is super dusty. I'm gonna have to clean that. But I have a shelf drawer here now for all my, for all my Pilot pens. Well, this is my Pilot High-Tech Cs. They're like 0.25. They're my super fine tips. I have them out the front so I can get to them easily. Then back here I have the Universal Signal. It's these ones, I love these pens. They are so super smooth and easy to write with. Under that I've got some markers. So we've got the Crayola dual tips that I got from Officeworks a long time ago. And then here are some watercolor Faber-Castell brush, not watercolor, they're like brush pens meant for calligraphy, but they're foam, so they're not really brush pens. I really hate when they say brush pens and it's not brush pen, it's a foam pen. By the way, I did my nails as well. I'm just doing a lot of stuff and I keep forgetting to vlog it, can't even talk. And I decided to just do my ring finger, which is where I usually wear my engagement ring and wedding ring, different polka dot. I just thought it'd be cute. This one, I think I need to put some more pens here. I'm just not sure which ones yet. But these are the Pilot High-Tech, but the mica, I always forget how to pronounce it. It's like, I know they're the same to the ones up here, but they just have a little bit more of a fancy look to them, especially on the outside. I don't love these, to be honest. They tend to skip when you write, but the pigmentation is really good, so I keep it for that. Obviously, I don't know about most people, but if I have pens I don't like at all, I just throw them out. I don't keep things that I know I don't like. So yeah, that's why everything you see, I have them there because I like them. This drawer is empty, by the way. I put nothing in here, which is good. And then this one, if you watch my marker comparison video, then these are the Itsy Bitsy markers from the Reject Shop, which I compare with the Crayolas, which, by the way, I moved all my Crayolas down here. Literally, you can see there are just stacks and stacks of them because I got the 100 pack of Crayolas, which when I was going through them, I suspect there's a lot of repeat colors in there. I had no idea. I thought they were all unique. I was wrong. I suspect they're all repeats. So I keep those down here. I'm actually thinking of elevating these by this much with like maybe a shelf or something, because the problem is with these being right on the table, I can't store things in front of it, or I mean my desk gets really messy. You can see sticker paper already here. It usually piles up with stuff, and that means I can't access the bottom drawer. Then it makes it pretty much redundant. So I might this weekend or next have a look at Officeworks or Kmart or something and see if there's some sort of shelving unit I can put underneath to just lift it so I can get to the shelves easier. This last one still has a lot of makeup palettes in it. I was thinking of putting my Tombow pens in here, but my Tombow pens are stored in kind of a holder, a custom holder that comes with them. So I don't really know if I want to take them out or not. I know that they probably should lie like horizontal just so they don't dry out so quickly, but they look so good there at the same time. So I'm just going to leave this one for now. I don't really have enough pens to fill this one up. I mean, I still have this empty, but I do have a lot of like miscellaneous pens. Like here, you just have to excuse the mess of my desk, but I have like just a bunch of junk pens here, 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 and then there's another one behind my keyboard, and then you can see there's like makeup in the background because that makeup came from the drawers that I cleared out for my pens. I'm gonna have to put that away. So I'm gonna have to go through all these pens. A lot of them have come from things like Zen Pop boxes, Kawaii boxes, Simply Gilded, just a bunch of those stationery boxes. And I actually love a lot of them, but I need to figure out a way to store them so that I can actually use them, because I'm really tired of having nice pens and having to store them away, and then I forget I have them, and then I never use them, and then what was the point? So that is this evening's activity. I still do need to edit the vlog number 3, day 3. But I think I want to do this. I kind of have to do this first because it's all on my desk now, and I need my desk to get my laptop to edit. So now there's kind of pressure to get this fixed. Exporting, the best part of all video editing. So I'm currently uploading my video. For some reason it's taking a really long time, even though I'm tethering through my phone, but anyways. So in the meantime, I figured it was time to polish some of my Tiffany jewelry, which I didn't even know I needed to do this. But after I started resorting all the pens out, it just led to a whole desk clean out, and I realized that I actually have a bowl on my desk which has a few jewelry pieces that are more items I would likely more regularly use. Obviously, if you guys have seen any of my blog posts, and you'll know that I have a lot of other jewelry, but I store it elsewhere. These are more things that I think I can use on the regular, although I'm not sure I want to use this one as regularly. I don't know if it really suits me anymore, but I do need a chain for this. But I was already halfway through polishing it. Oh my god, I can't believe how zoomed in this is. And you can kind of see, like, where it's all shiny, it's polished, and then down here, this section here and around the little knobs, it's still not fully polished. Actually, if I flip it over, this is what it looked like before. I just can't believe how tarnished sterling silver can get. But I'm not a jewelry expert, so I don't know why. I don't know if that's just it. This gets tarnished really easily. Like, I've probably polished this, at least have to polish it almost twice a year or something like that. And the thing is, when you look at it in general, it just looks like dark silver, but the silver is literally supposed to be as bright as this, and it's really hard to get in the chains. So this requires a lot of polishing, as this, and honestly, so do all my charms. I think I might do that in another day where I polish all the charms. But I don't know, I'm really like, I have not been into luxury for such a long time now because I've been so focused on saving for the house. And now that we want to do renovations are going to be expensive, so I need to save for that. So yeah, and renovations are a lot more expensive than a luxury handbag. But I have been really loving just simple jewelry, and I don't know, I'm tempted to maybe get a piece from Tiffany's, something similar to the heart, I'm not sure, but as a necklace potentially. I know Tobias has been asking me what I want for my birthday and Christmas, and I really don't want to spend a huge amount of money, but I think I can probably get a simple charm necklace, maybe a few $100s, maybe. I don't know, that's still pretty expensive, but it's definitely a lot cheaper than a handbag. So yeah, I don't know, I've just been thinking out loud, but I'm gonna go ahead and polish this, and hopefully all of it is shining like this shortly. Charms said, if you as I mentioned, follow me on Fables and Fashion, and this is nothing new to you guys. I did try polishing a lot of them. Most of them were all very tarnished. Like, it looks way better now, though it's a little bit tarnished at the corner. But you can see how, like, for some of the, so zoomed in, how it's really hard to get the crevices there. So can you imagine, like, trying to polish this one? Like, this one is horrible. It looks totally tarnished. So I think I'm gonna have to get some silver cleaning liquid stuff. I know you can actually boil aluminium foil with baking soda, but I'm not sure how it would go for things that have like an enamel on it. Like, will that damage the enamel? I have no idea. So I think I'm just gonna get actual cleaning silver solution for these ones, or for most of them actually, and just see how they go, because yeah, I definitely don't want any of this chipping off. But yeah, like, this one would be so hard to properly clean. There'd be so many nooks and crannies to it. But yeah, if you guys don't know, each of the charms come from like a major city along my travels, so they all represent some city. I don't even know if I'm going to remember all of them now, but this is definitely Berlin, which is the beer. Can't remember the bus. Oh, no, it's not bus. This is like cable car, so that would be in San Francisco. Beijing, Florida, Miami. Fifth Avenue is obviously New York. Hong Kong, because that's actually Hong Kong is where I bought my first Chanel, so memories. I can't remember this one. It's documented somewhere. Eiffel Tower, clearly Paris. This may have been Nice, potentially. This was Sydney. This was Tokyo, I believe, because Tokyo, well, Japan is the first country that Tobias and I visited together. Aloha is Hawaii. There's two here. I cannot remember what these two are. I have to check my blog. Apple also cannot remember. Cannot remember. This one I think was Rome because of all the gelato. Yeah, and there's definitely some cities we visited that didn't have a Tiffany store. So, just trying to think, like Edinburgh, like in Scotland. One of these would have been England, I'm pretty sure. Now I cannot remember though which one. Okay. Anyways, I am gonna go shower and then head to bed.
こんばんは皆さん。これはフォーナの日本語のレッスンです。今日の言葉は遊びます。私はたくさん遊びます。いつも遊びたいですが、友達が少ないんです。君は私に友達になりたいんです。やったー！一緒に遊びます。一緒にいつも遊びます。やったー！今日の言葉は遊びます。終わりました。
So I have this new clip, which I really love. It's just like a normal clip, but it's massive. And I think I got it in the Dibon magazine that actually was delivered almost a month ago. I only just opened the box. I have magazine subscriptions to can't remember what the other name was, like Nakayoshi or Nayogoshi or something like that, and Dibon, and they are Japanese subscription magazines that usually have comics in them because I love manga and because Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card is in the Nayogoshi magazine, and Dibon's just the magazine that I've always loved. I used to order it when I was in high school and university and stuff. So I'm just looking for like new modern series to get into. Yeah, I'm thinking I might, anyways, I'm going to ramble if I keep going. Anyways, long story short, the clip came in the magazine because you get freebies each time the magazines come in, and I've never seen anything so big. Like I know there's a clip trend now with the pearls and stuff, but this is just so convenient and so nice because it just takes up so much, like it covers so much hair, so I don't need like a bazillion clips to hold up my hair. Anyways, I'm gonna go to sleep, and I have work tomorrow, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. This is Celina reporting from my room. Back to you in a minute.